Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Give the people what they want.
Hello, world. Welcome back to Danganronpa. Trigger, happy, Havoc. I don't know what episode this is.
Yeah.
What? Mets?
Let's go Mets, baby.
The Mets.
It's the Mets. Hi, Gwendolyn.
Oh. Yeah. We, just a heads up, Pertuset might have to step away for a second. But, regardless, gosh, welcome back. Last episode, we came back after our hiatus, our unintended hiatus that occurred.
Yeah.
And a lot happened. We
Investigated the trial.
Investigation. And then we had a whole trial after the investigation. And we completed the trial and came out the other side after finding out that Celeste was the blackened.
Yes. Dun dun dun.
And then we had another revelation after that, which was that there was a secret room that the Kyokster knew about. And Makoto had like a little moment with her where he was like, we're friends, you need to trust me and I trust you and I believe in you. And she was like, okay, I guess I could tell you, Makoto. And she told him, and then he went there and got beat over the head.
Yeah.
With a rusty
I
pipe.
lost all the evidence.
Yup, immediately. So
and on his way back, he saw something very strange.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that too. Yeah, he saw Sakura, and I don't want to say "and" because I'm not really sure if they were fighting or if Sakura was just trying to get him. But Makoto saw Sakura like trying to beat up Monokuma. And then Sakura was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I've decided I'm going to fight you and not help you anymore. And then Makoto was like, Sakura was the spy all along? So, yeah. And that was like the very last thing we did.
But now it's a new day.
It is.
And we got a new floor to explore, probably. And I gotta go, because there's something waiting for me at my front door.
Yeah. But, for the moment, it should just be me reading, so we can go ahead and get down that road. Hey, chat. Leon killed Sayaka. Monokuma killed Junko. Then Leon got executed. Then Mondo killed Chihiro. And then he got executed. So now there's only 5 of us here. Well, now we have to wait. Oh, alright. Yeah, this is a pretty somber moment. How many are we down to now? There's 7 of us left. There's Hiro, Kyoko, Makoto, Aoi, Sakura, Toko, Byakuya. 7 left. I mean, what happens if you get like all the way? Because like eventually, I mean, one more blackened happens. Oh, welcome back. It's your line.
Oh, okay.
I was just going through the hypothetical of what would happen if like you got to the point where there were only 2 people left.
Well, that's the fun part, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you have a trial afterwards. That's the really fun part. Anyway.
I mean, you can't really vote at that point, so I would assume Monokuma would have something for that.
Well, don't forget there's another part of the rule. You can kill 2 people.
True. But what if you didn't?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
That is
Maybe the other person's like Sakura, and
you just gotta get more creative, buddy. Anyway. Only a third of the number of people we started with.
Indeed.
Loneliness has become commonplace. That's true. Still, What did I see yesterday? You were actually in a concussed stupor, Makoto, and that was all fake. It wasn't real. I don't understand.
She sends.
God damn it. I didn't want to say anything. Sakura is the mastermind spy? Can that really be true?
No.
Makoto, are you okay? No, I'm fine. I can't bring it up in front of the others. Yep. What? You could. If I did that, it would just confuse everyone that much more.
Okay.
Kyoko knows. You can't get anything past her, Makoto. She's gonna grab you in the hallway and be like, what was that? Okay, in that case, let's eat till we pass out. Huh?
What do you mean in that case?
Well, cause look how scary everyone looks. It's gotta be because you're all fighting on empty stomachs, right? If you fill your belly, I'm sure you'll all cheer up. So let's eat.
Okay.
Let's fry up some fish and donuts and eat till we can't stand up. That sounds like a horrible combination.
What? You don't want fish donuts? That's like a deep impact style, immediate impact extinction level event combination of foods.
Huh?
What? Those are both breakfast time top sellers. Still, the till we can't stand up part is a problem. After we're done, we need to go explore.
I see.
That's right. Since the class trial is over, new areas should have opened up.
It's true.
Plus, we still have alter ego. We don't have to give in to despair just yet. Yeah, so we're just not worried about talking about that anymore, apparently. She's right. We have to plan ahead and think about the future.
You got it.
Yeah. Think happy thoughts, not deathy thoughts.
You know?
Like when we're gonna get out of here, right?
You're serious.
When this is all over, I think I want to get reborn for serious. Reborn as someone serious.
Well,
Hey, are you okay? That sounds like something someone who's about to die would say.
I'm totally okay. I'm not gonna die. Why? Because there aren't gonna be any more murders.
Huh? What makes you so sure?
According to the spirits,
I predicted it last night. Since it revealed itself to me from the ether, there's no doubt about it.
However, how accurate is your fortune telling anyway?
how about that?
I can usually hit 20 or 30% on a good day.
That seems really low.
It's not like some occult
Well,
mystery.
yeah. It's not like it's ESP or whatever. Of course I'm only gonna get it right sometimes.
The occult is bullcrap.
I told you, my fortune telling isn't like some occult thing.
so,
Fortune telling isn't a cult?
You got it all wrong.
Of course not. Clairvoyance is clairvoyance. Don't put it in the same category as cattle mutilation.
Cattle. What?
so,
He is referring to the urban legend where aliens abduct cows and dissect them as part of their research.
Actually,
No. You're calling it an urban legend? As a matter of fact, it's true. As a matter of fact, it's happened to me. It all happened one day when I went to go get a hamburger. It was a place I'd never been before. They claimed their patties were 100% all beef. So I got a burger to go and headed home.
but
And before long,
the end is nigh.
the sky was filled with a mysterious blinding light.
Some crazy beam came out of nowhere and locked onto my hamburger.
What is happening?
And as soon as the beam touched it, the burger
That's the name of the
started
stream.
floating in midair. And then...
Did you just get a burger with just lettuce on it, man?
Yeah.
Still floating there, the entire burger started coming apart. One part of it just vanished, while the rest fell back into my hand. Do you realize what that means? It means The burger wasn't 100% beef. It must have had some pork or something mixed in.
Uh-huh.
Something like 70% pork and 30% beef would be my guess. You can't trick me.
So I stormed back into the burger place and got up in the manager's grill, and they totally admitted it. It wasn't 100% beef. They totally mixed in ground pork with it.
How about that?
Now do you see? That is cattle mutilation.
I kinda got lost halfway through.
I can't tell if you're for the occult or against it. You stink of stupidity.
Don't be mean.
I stink of... How dare you?
Well, you do stink, though.
That's fine.
That's fine. Anyway, I hope your prediction turns out to be true. What?
Well, at the very least, I won't murder anyone.
Yeah.
Me either. I mean, I would never.
Of course. Me either.
Indeed.
Nor I.
That goes for me too, of course. I could never kill any of my friends. I felt like those words of encouragement were helping us come together as one. After so much sacrifice and hardship, we'd finally become united. But...
Well, to be honest, I wish Byakuya and Toko were here for this too. But they're so hard to deal with. They only think about themselves.
Yeah, we're better off without him, I say.
that was enough to prove. We were united for the time being, but within that bound hid weakness and fragility. I think... Oh, bond, not bound. Blech. Within that bond hid weakness and fragility. Now I forgot what I was going to say. No. Chapter 4, All-Star Apologies. Ice cream.
Dang. Ice cream indeed.
We began our search as soon as we'd finished our breakfast in the dining hall. Floor 4. We had to find out what had opened up. What was waiting for us. Alright, let me at him.
Okay.
Sorry, I was excited. Should we do our standard that we usually do before we actually start exploring?
What? Oh, yeah, obviously. This will give me time to
Gotcha!
eat the thing I got.
Gotcha time!
Woohoo!
Had 111 coins after the last one? I would. 104. Oh yeah, I already had 3 because I got them from the dang the tarp. All right, repeat on a 32% chance. That sounds like 1 coin to me. It's a 32% chance. How could it be a repeat? You know, that's such a low chance of a repeat. Dang it. All right, well the chance didn't go up, so I might really like keep going. You know, with just 1 coin each time until we, you know. That is new. Cat hair clip. I might keep going until the repeat chance is maybe at like 35. Okay, I've gotten the donut before. Yup. Gotten the watch before. This is, you know, for a 33% chance, that's only a 1 in 3, and like the vast majority should still be on my side, but it seems to not be. Which is kind of strange, you know. Like I feel like I should be getting items that. Wow, that's crazy. I just keep getting stuff that I've gotten before already. That's so wild. Okay, that's new. What is that? They're like Coca-Cola, Espuma. It was like already opened. How did they get that in there? The Scarab of Ra. Lucky. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna put in...
Extremely lucky.
I'm gonna put in 6 just to even it out to 100. That's new. That's just a straight up ring. Okay. And we'll go in batches of 5 like we were last time before this now. That's certainly new. Actually, I'll just keep going. I'll keep tucking it under 35%. That's what I'll do. Almonds? Okay, now it might be hard to tuck it under 35%. That's not new. Why did it do that little shake? That little shake unnerves me. I don't like when it does a little shake. The Crystal Skull. I didn't mean to do 6, but I did. A slingshot with an arrow? I'm not quite sure what that was. Pantaloons? Who wants the dang pants? I'm not sure if that's new or not. I think it was, because I think the chance went up. Yup. What? I don't know. I don't know what that was. We're starting to get pretty high up there with the Scarab of Ra. We're starting to get pretty high up there with the chances. Lucky. That was like a big lucky. That one sounded different than the normal lucky. What? The ones that are like meshed onto model bodies unnerve me. Because I always think it's gonna be like the booby hand bra one. That dang scarab. Don't worry, we'll get just a rock. Alright. We'll get there eventually, guys. Don't worry, we only got 7 more. A suitcase. The dang... Gonna throw that in the dang furnace if I get another one. Ramen. Cup noodles. Just water. Just a bottle of water. I just got a achievement called Ooh for Me, which is for collecting 50 presents. Alright, 3 more. We're almost to 50 dang % repeat chance. We actually are. Was that new or no? No, that was not new. Now I'm just going to do the last 5 as ones. I'm just going to do singulars for the last 5. It's a 50% chance. Oh, the scarf. That's the first time I've gotten the scarf again since the very beginning of the game. A katana. A weird anthropomorphic radio. Herbal tea yet again. Last coin for now, because we're going to find more exploring. Whatever that thing is again. Alright. Oops, it's R. There we go. That's our initial round of Gamba for this stream done. Got some cool new... go ahead and give them a look.
I finished eating my breadsticks.
Dang.
But I also got pretzel sticks.
Okay, you're good. Take your time. I'm going to read out the presents. Mineral water. Drawn from the ocean depths and rigorously purified. Ideal for a modern on-the-go public unsatisfied with tap water. I'm pretty sure you don't get mineral water from the ocean. But okay. Cola. Contains a highly stimulating, almost addictive sweetness. Pair it with some nice junk food for a can't miss combo. So I was right, that is just straight up supposed to be like Coke. We already have the coffee, we already had the tea, I already have the cup noodle. I need to find someone who likes the dang cup noodles, man. We got the kitten hair clips new. A hair clip in the shape of a little kitty cat. Properly placed, it can make a girl positively sparkle. Everlasting bracelet, that one's not. Zol's Diamond. A brand name diamond popularly used in engagement rings. Although, this one's just an imitation.
That is hilarious. I love that.
The Scarab
Zol's.
brooch. The scarab was considered to be sacred by many ancient societies. It's better known today as the dung beetle. God of War charm. Charm devised by the protective deity of martial arts. Oh, that's right. We did have one of these already. Because I gave it to Sakura. Now I've got 2 more. G-Sick. Already had that. Red scarf. Tornico's pants. The latest style from premier gothic Lolita fashion label Wonder Dungeon. Oh, wow. I wonder who would have liked that. Hand bra. Water lover. Oh! Okay, well, I know who would like this. A competition swimsuit for women. Its design concept is to become one with the water and claims to increase swimming speed by 10%. Astral Boy doll. A figurine of the popular personality who hosted Lost and Forbidden Love Fantasy Outer Space. What? A DVD that contains footage of people reacting to various pieces of art. Reaction content. The original reaction content. Rose in vitro. A small rose stored inside of a test tube. It's good for both hellos and for wells. In the language of flowers, a red rose means passionate love.
I'm gonna cry.
What? Why?
Umineko.
Oh.
It makes me think of that quote that I really like.
Moon rock. A rock taken from the Sea of Tranquility on the moon by the astronauts on Apollo 11. Its composition is apparently unusual for where it was found. Where are you getting moon rocks from, Monokuma? Maiden's handbag. Available only at the Posh Maiden Road, which is geared towards female fanfic fans. Please, please take me with you next time you go. So probably Toko? Maybe? Someone's graduation album. A Hope's Peak graduation album that someone left behind. The signature pages are all completely blank. I don't know who would want that. Maybe Kyoko? She liked the Hope's Peak ring when I gave that to her. Effects, Wishing bow tie, ancient tour tickets, meteorite, arrowhead. An arrowhead discovered in some ancient ruins, fashioned from a meteorite. They say that getting pierced by it will give you the power to see demons. Is that a JoJo reference?
That is definitely a JoJo reference.
Okay. And then, we should probably look at this because I did get it. Super Robo Justice. Proof that you've cleared Chapter 3. Hifumi created this costume at the school, but the quality is so high, it's hard to imagine it was made solely with materials in the school. I'm afraid because there's a lot of spaces here for stuff that are after the initial, this is what you get for clearing this chapter.
Well, I can tell you what's there, but I'll wait.
Okay. All right. Well, that's our stuff we got. Let's head on up to the 4th floor. Yeah, we just shouldn't have voted her out, Schroggers. Yeah, that totally would have worked. Except for the fact that then I, wouldn't have gotten that because I would have been dead. The staircase is back here, isn't it? Yep. I'm not sure if I remember where the staircase is on floor 3. Is it like all the way over? Yes. 4th floor. Graded floors. So now we have access to the 4th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. Maybe this time we'll find some kind of clue. No, this time I have to find it. Actually, there is something I want to check. I want to see if they'll let us, or if they're like, nope, that was a one-time thing, because I think it'll be interesting. Let me back down. This is where the bathroom cleaning supplies are stored. It also leads to the secret room. I should probably have... Okay, yeah, no, it's not going to let me go back in. Dang it. I just want to know if they'd let me go back just for the fun of it.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
All right, 4th floor. With. I've just now realized for the first time that this is as far down as I can look.
Yep.
It
That's
does
what that
not
little
let me
symbol
go
is.
further down.
That little red camera that keeps popping up, that's what that is.
Yep. This is the girls' bathroom. It's pretty obvious just by looking at it. There's no good reason for me to go in. What if there's a secret room?
What if there's a bad reason for you to
Kyoko
go
went
in?
into the men's restroom.
Yeah. And it paid off hugely.
It did pay off hugely, so I think you should start going in the women's restroom, Makoto. And also true, what if there is just a bad reason for you to go in? Ominous music hallway? The red light district?
It's
Office? The headmaster. Interesting. It's just gonna be Monokuma, isn't it? The
I
chemistry
don't
lab?
know. Chem.
Let's
Oh
go
my
for
gosh,
the ones...
Chem is the spiritual successor to Clem.
Data lab. Wow, there's a lot up here. Okay. Let's hit the classrooms first, because usually there's not much in them. So just to make sure.
There's monocoins.
One day oh! Hero jump scare. One day I saw
Yeah.
Monokuma in class. La 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 la. Gobble gobble.
Is there something under there? Hold on. See if you can. You
I
see like
can't-
underneath
Yeah,
Monokuma,
yeah,
there's
like
like a
right,
little bit of.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something pointing at him. I can't quite make it out though. There's a clock right there, but what is time in here? Windows, look at the windows, look at the floor, look at the ceiling. Even Ultimate can't destroy this plate unless they had ultimate superhero powers.
Why didn't I think of that?
Even Ultimate.
Kabbalah. What is that music?
The camera. We used to watch 24/7. It's one of the monitors. I better just ignore it completely.
Yeah! Thanks, Celeste. I'm glad this floor got opened up and all. But there's like a ton of locked rooms up here.
Oh, great. Alright, that's it. Okay, next one. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me, or I might die of loneliness. Peek.
He's got you there.
Clock right here. What is the time in here? Camera. 24/7 watch. Coins! I love
Sideways math.
coins!
Is that real? I don't know, and I don't really want to find out.
That equation?
Yeah.
E. I don't know what the strange zero is supposed
It's
to be.
theta. It's
Theta.
theta, but I don't know my calculus well enough to be
E
able
to
to
the
figure
power
that
of
out.
imaginary theta equals cosine theta plus imaginary sin theta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know enough. I remember in high school I used to know like all the cosine stuff and how that worked, and then I haven't had to use it in my life ever since, so I don't anymore.
Gwendolyn in chat said that they can confirm it if we look at it. It's Euler's famous identity thing. Euler? From Genshin Impact? No, I think I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, it is. Euler's identity.
Wow, that's crazy.
Good job, Gwendolyn.
Yeah, thanks for catching that, Gwendolyn. Yeah, thank you. All right, well, let's just go from the beginning, I suppose. The music room. With a strange little entrance hall that fans out.
Music.
Music make you lose control.
This looks like a great place for a murder.
Yep, that's what I was just about to say. This is the music room. It's hardly even a classroom. It's more like an actual concert hall.
Yeah.
A lot of keyboards.
Yeah.
Camera. Surveillance camera.
Oh, there's like a sound booth over there too.
Yeah. Monitors. Better off ignoring it completely. Piano. Is this a grand piano? It seems really old. I bet it's worth a lot of money. Of course, without someone around who can play it, it's totally useless. Is what I would say if I wasn't amazing at piano. And Makoto just starts ripping it on the piano.
Oh, I thought you were gonna hit us with it. Is what I would say if it weren't for the fact I found these mono coins on it.
No.
Oh, that's funny. I like that.
Hey,
You know, you haven't told me what you think yet.
Yeah, I kind of stopped thinking because I got hit over the head with a pipe. What I think.
I don't think no more.
So we're just forgetting about the cameras at this point, right? We
It
just don't
seemed-
care anymore.
I suppose they never had evidence that Monokuma was listening. They always knew
True.
he was watching. If we're giving them the benefit of the doubt.
True.
About the secret room in the boys' bathroom.
Well, I did find the secret room, but as soon as I started looking around, I was attacked. Yeah, you probably should have brought that up, like, really relatively soon after it happened, Makoto.
He forgot. He's concussed.
Attacked? By who?
What were we talking about?
Well, they came from behind, so I didn't have any time to react. I didn't see who it was. And when I came to, the mountains of files and documents were all gone. I'm sorry. I know how important those were.
that's fine.
It's okay. I already saw what I needed to in there. And I have suspected the mastermind might come after you.
What?
Because
When I discovered that room, the mastermind must have seen me on the surveillance camera in the hallway. They must have seen me go into the boys' bathroom and not come out again. Still, I wanted you to go see it. I wanted to see how the mastermind would react. Essentially, I wanted to find out if the mastermind actually knew about that room.
it would seem...
But to attack you and steal everything in the room, that must mean there was some unknown clue in there that could reveal the mastermind's identity.
Then you knew I was gonna get attacked?
that doesn't matter.
You can handle that kind of thing though, right? After all, you're a boy.
What does she think a boy is? Fine. I understand. Then let me ask you something else. Do you know about the note that was left in there? The note that said, "You must not leave."
Just a second.
We shouldn't talk about that. Not here.
Kyoko stole a quick
Bro.
glance at the surveillance camera. Well, I mean, I guess if she was doing it as like, yeah, I knew the mastermind was gonna know that you went there and I wanted to see how they would react, that would make more sense for her to be like, okay, I can talk about that in front of the surveillance camera. But he already said it. Like,
So...
I'm looking into it. If I find out anything, I'll let you know.
listen to me.
Is that okay?
she made it sound like she was asking, but it was clear I wouldn't have any say in the matter.
I was
So
about to
then-
say.
So, now it's your turn. Let's hear your secret.
Huh?
Did you think I wouldn't notice? You're hiding something.
Am I wrong?
That's... I wet the bed until I was... What did he say earlier?
I can't remember. It was like 8, 9, something like that.
What's the matter? If you're worried about the camera, why not just write it down?
Well...
Hey,
We're friends, so you should be able to trust me. Isn't that what you said before?
She's so manipulative. I love it.
You're right that there shouldn't be any secrets between friends, but... there's nothing worse than expressing doubt about your friend when you don't have evidence for it. Nah, I mean, she told us a genuine secret, and we went there and we found that.
You got beat on the head for it.
Yeah, but she still could have just not said anything about it and left us in the dark.
Yeah, she could have. Some might argue she should have.
She's not the kind to take drastic action even if something like this is revealed anyways, though.
As far as you know.
As far as I know.
Well, you know, it is true that everybody in the cafeteria this morning said they wouldn't kill anybody. So, like, they can't.
I mean, even earlier when that scene was happening, I was saying that he probably should have told someone already about it. So, yeah, I'm going to tell her because I'm of the opinion that that information should be given to more than just him. I haven't found conclusive evidence yet. If I talk about it now, it could just make things that much worse. Friends shouldn't keep secrets, but... There's... What? Huh? What just happened? What just...
Is this a Pokemon choice?
Is this a, yeah, I'm not allowed to actually tell her?
Yes!
Let me tell her!
The illusion. The illusion of choice.
I wonder if she's gonna, like, still be here and I can come back and tell her. Well, I mean, I'm stuck here now, so... yeah, I can't even, like, F1 to go to the menu or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. I can't tell you. Not yet.
Correct.
In fairness, she also just hit you with that exact same line.
So, that's your answer.
However,
But do you think that's fair? You were happy to hear what I had to say, but now you're unwilling to share?
I'm sorry, I really am.
that's fine. Goodbye.
She hates you, bro. You fumbled that.
With those as her parting words, Kyoko left me standing there alone. I think I made her mad.
That was crazy, man. Why'd you
I
do
couldn't do anything about it. The game wouldn't let me. I tried. Now I'm mad at the game. Now. All right. Chemistry lab. This is the office. But of course, there's no hint of any teachers that we'd normally be able to rely on. Not chemistry lab, I lied.
Oh,
Another picture. Huh? There's a picture on the floor. This picture.
strategic.
What? Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? The smiling faces of 3 people who are dead now. A classroom without metal plates over the windows. It's exactly the same. Yeah, and you should grab it before Monokuma shows up and is like, no, you're not allowed to see that. Bye-bye. It's just like that picture I saw before. There's no way this isn't
Photoshop.
important somehow.
Photoshop.
They're smiling the way you'd expect any normal teenager to smile. Just
Not
a
real.
normal group of high schoolers living a normal school life. I can't possibly believe they were able to smile like that in a world of despair like this. So does that mean this picture was taken before they ever came to Hope's Peak? Which would mean everyone in the picture knew each other before they got here? Including Sayaka? No, there's no way! Monokuma did it, it must be fake!
No! You're fake!
Monokuma popped up out of nowhere and snatched the picture from my hand.
A A forgery plot? What are you, a middle schooler? You think the moon landing was fake too? Come on!
Then, you're saying this picture is real?
Hey,
If there were such a thing as the Nobel Truth Prize, I'd take first, second, and fourth place.
too bad.
Actually, that's probably not true.
I asked you a question! Is this picture real or is it a fake?
Oh, Makoto, you're so eager to split things in half, aren't you?
I want to split you in half.
Hey,
But it's no use. It's just no use.
And not in the way you're thinking.
If you try to split something that can't be split, you'll end up feeling like you're the one being split.
You'd be right to blush.
it's true.
The picture is real. No more, no less.
Without another word, Monokuma disappeared. So the picture is real? It's really real? If that's true, if that's the case... Alright.
If
that's the case. Give me coins.
There's a lot of coin potential here.
Somehow it makes things feel that much weirder. Speak of the devil.
Oh my gosh. Because look at all the flowers you can click on. Well, I think they're all flowers
There's
anyway.
a flower on the desk. So that makes it-
You
The double whammy.
Coinland.
Probably won't get anything for this.
Nah, it would be crazy to get it 3 times in a row. Oh.
There's a flower on the desk. Are these all gonna have mono
Dude!
coins attached to them?
Maybe that's what they're growing.
They're growing mono coins? They are. They're all gonna have
Dude!
mono coins on them.
You're gonna have to come back here like on the next day and see if they've grown any new ones.
Flower on the desk. Dang!
That's like that's basically 5 pulls. Or, I mean, technically it can be 24, but you know.
The mono coin room. Alright. I do want to
The
check
mono
something
coin plant.
now because I'm gonna be like, it's gonna make me even more angry if it's the case. I want to check if like there's anything I can find in the gym about the Sakura Monokuma confrontation. Because the
Can you
whole
fast
thing...
travel?
Oh, true. I forget how. Map?
You gotta pull up the map, yeah. We're rich!
Oh, how do
And
I
then
go to...
QE.
Yeah. Not the girls' bathroom.
No, that's your closest point.
There we go. I always forget that I can do that.
Yep.
But yeah, no. If, like, because Makoto was being like, I don't have concrete proof, so I can't tell her. So I wonder if there's actually something I could have grabbed to be like, hey, I have proof. Doesn't look like it. Huh? The $10 million that had been placed here is gone. Okay, well, that's something. But I think it's better that it's gone. Yeah, no, there's nothing in the room, actually.
Nope.
Besides, okay, well, that does make me feel slightly better then. Because I was going to be upset if, like, there was something I could have done. But locked myself
think
out
so.
of it. Okay. Yeah, no. Alright. Take me back. Sorry, Jim. Second floor?
Pool.
Oh. Oh, that would make sense, huh? That this is above the gym. Yeah.
There's an exclamation
Okay.
point on that one door.
What door?
Oh no, it's on the map. There was an exclamation point. Yeah.
Oh. Well, I think it's because this is all stuff. Apparently the office is still...
Weird.
Well, the music room is too. I think it's just like if it's new stuff.
Weird. Doesn't make any sense.
This is where Sakura and I are.
Chim.
Control room.
The room where you control people?
Data center. Headmaster's room. Let's go to the data center because it's right there. Never mind. No good. The door's locked. Guess I won't be getting in here. According to the nameplate, this is called the data center. But what's behind the door is a total mystery. That's
would
actually
be
not.
really
That's
funny.
not what it is according to the nameplate. But all right, go off, Makoto.
It would be really funny if, like, somewhere inside here was just a fully functioning Radio Shack.
There's a 5th floor.
What, you don't like the implication of that?
Not at all.
Gym lab.
Inside the room, the smell of medicine was oppressive. So, this is the chem lab. I hope inhaling all this stuff doesn't do permanent damage. Fantastic. Surely no one would use any of the stuff in these cabinets to commit a vile, heinous crime.
They outlawed that.
Hina and Sakura seem to be lost in a deep but friendly conversation. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Huh? You need something?
No, it's nothing.
Huh?
You sure? Okay then.
Thank goodness that voice line exists, man.
Huh?
Sakura is lost in conversation with Hina. I need to find out what's going on with Sakura and the mastermind, but I can't while she's with Hina.
What is it, Makoto? Did you need something?
No, it's nothing.
So then. Really? Well, okay.
Alright, monocoin time.
Yes. Ding ding ding.
It's a remarkably big shelf, and it's stocked with all kinds of medicine.
That's right.
Listen, Makoto, listen! Just take a deep breath and calm down and listen to me!
What? Okay, Hina. Just chill out.
There's all kinds of stuff we didn't have before. Vitamins, minerals, amino acids, creatine.
Okay.
And what? They even have Proteazyme X.
Protein zyme.
What's that?
A high quality protein drink. It's nothing like that cheap swill in the warehouse. It's connoisseur level.
Oh, yeah?
This is amazing. It's a gold mine. Oh, my prayers have finally been answered. Time to load up some more prayers then.
A gold mine, huh?
Swill is a great word.
No monocoins, no gold mine for me. Monocoin!
There was a monitor. Yeah. Come on. I need that hit, man. I need it.
Monocoins, I need the monocoin. You just ignore it completely.
Yeah! Woo!
Get out of here. Give me. Oh, I forgot I could do this too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, headmaster.
Notice the control room.
Yeah, that has a
symbol?
Monokuma face on it. Huh.
Weird.
All right.
Weird how that is.
Headmaster room. The nameplate on the door says headmaster's room. The headmaster's room. There must be something worthwhile in there. It's locked. Huh? The door's locked. Damn it. I've already taken a good look at things around here. There's a lot to think about, but for now I should head back to the dining hall and talk to the others. Not long after I got in the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes...
So, is this everyone?
Well then.
Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered.
Yeah, good idea.
Nah, I don't want to.
I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room.
So he specifically managed to go to the 2 that were locked but nowhere else?
The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the kind of place where we find some clues.
If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside...
But
Who cares about a stupid lock?
how about that?
It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door.
What?
What was that? Whoa!
No, please, continue.
Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said?
I just want you to stop saying odd shit.
Hell no, I didn't!
Hey, come on now.
Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room.
Are there any rules against tearing down the door to the headmaster's room?
Unbelievable.
Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here?
Your teacher had such
That's
faith in
my
you.
room, you know.
How you repay me?
It is now,
With
anyway.
betrayal?
And you're thinking of busting it down?
Sexual style?
You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw?
No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad.
Damn it.
I'm not mad! Emoji.
You're totally mad!
Emoji.
Why are we doing the faces? Why are we...
I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this. But if you're gonna go around having those thoughts... I have no choice but to add to the school regulations!
Seriously?
Too bad.
Breaking down a locked door is prohibited! There, that's a rule now, you jerks.
Well, there you go.
Well, has been added to the regulations menu.
Is he gone? Phew. Man, I was scared for my life. I was sure he was gonna kill me, for serious.
Well, but if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room.
But now that it's a rule, there's nothing we can do. You're not thinking outside of the box, Makoto. You got something, Kyokster? Kyoko? She's ignoring me. You made her mad! I didn't want to. I didn't want to make her mad, but the game forced me to make her mad. I got railroaded.
Hey, Makoto? Does Kyoko seem upset to you?
That's right.
She is, isn't she? She's totally mad!
Yeah. It looks like it.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her.
Oh, this is bad. God.
Something wrong?
Want to. I'm frustrated is what's wrong.
Metal sheets had been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor. None of them budged an inch.
In other words,
Just like everywhere else.
Escape from the 4th floor seems unlikely. That was to be expected, though.
Yeah.
There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff.
Okay.
And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it.
I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that.
Oh, but it's not all good stuff, though. There was medicine and health stuff, but on top of that, there was also, a bunch of different poisons.
Poison?
They were all labeled clearly, though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
it's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toko about the poison, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well,
Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say?
Just in case. Yeah, I think you're right.
However,
It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself.
But to put something as dangerous as poison right out in the open, that's absolutely the work of the mastermind.
I would just flush it all right now.
True,
But
yeah.
Anyway.
Well,
Well, it probably
it
would
would, yeah, it would
restock.
probably, just show up on the shelf the next day.
So, has everyone said what they need to say?
I think so.
For serious.
It looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground.
Dang.
Someone do something to cheer me up!
Can I say something?
How about that?
It's because my dad was smoking in bed.
Dang. I love Hero. That's... No. I have something I'd like to report. So... Oh, probably the picture. You guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up on the 3rd floor the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon all together, right?
Yeah, I remember. What about it?
Well, I found another one. Another picture almost just like that one.
Another one?
But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. And the classroom in the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows.
So, the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found the one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka.
But
how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it!
But if the picture is real...
I've been thinking about that this whole time.
then everyone who was in it...
He keeps saying is real, but I guess I can't blame him. That's a normal phrase.
There would have to be some kind of hidden connection there. Don't you think? Some deeper truth that we just don't understand.
What?
Can't be! It's a fake!
But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but...
So then,
Then you trust Monokuma's word over the people who have died?
Yeah.
Huh?
Idiot,
Because-
stupid, dummy, mean person.
That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's not it.
I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refused to do the same.
She took that so personally.
Took it so personally, man. That's not... What is going on, Kyoko? Why are you getting so emotional?
That is a good thing that was in blue text.
Yeah! Perhaps she's doing this on purpose. Maybe. I don't know. I don't understand why she's so angry.
Hey, come on.
Come on, guys, stop fighting.
I thought for sure that said flirting.
All your good luck is gonna float away.
Byakuya mentions it once, and now it's all
Yeah.
we can think about. It's...
Oh, it's me.
Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say.
You might be right, but still. It's either Byakuya, Toko, or Monokuma, probably.
I'm guessing Byakuya, so I'll start and we'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
Are you still so conflicted?
What?
Yep.
Yeah! It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice.
Byakuya!
You all have the same sunken look on your faces.
Is this gonna be like the weird Reverso chapter now, where like Byakuya's got our back and we're against Kyoko or something?
That'd be
Like,
funny. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. When I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
what a specific thought.
You know?
Sorry.
just a second.
Why are you apologizing?
What the heck?
Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
That's right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are and always will be completely separate.
So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest.
Huh?
Did he finally just say something useful?
Hey,
Byakuya, what have you been up to?
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you. Perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good.
Such ignorance.
I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers?
Oh, that's right. Oh god, what's her name? I can't remember the name of the dang thing. Alter Ego. Alter Ego did say today would be like the day that they would unlock some files. He was taking a bath? Makoto. Is he okay. Is he
What?
saying he's been talking to Alter Ego? Did he tell him something?
it would seem...
Maybe we should all go take a bath.
Good idea.
A mixed bath?
Okay.
A mixed bath?
She sounded kind of excited about that. If Alter Ego really did tell him something, I wonder what it could have been. Oh. Alright.
Now go to the school.
I do wonder, I feel like this isn't the kind of game to like put stuff out and around, but there might be something I could go look at over there, that this would be my opportunity and I'm squandering now because I'm locking myself into dialogue. Hi, Toko.
Oh no.
When I got to the dressing room... Nah, she's Toko right now. We're good. Toko was sitting alone on the bench, her laptop in front of her. Toko, did you decide to come hear what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it. With Master.
Okay.
With Master?
You don't have to keep saying it. Anyway, so what are you doing right now?
Shut up! Stop bothering me.
How about that?
Get out of the way! We have to talk to Alter Ego!
Well,
No. I made Master promise.
A promise?
Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing.
huh?
What are you, his dog?
If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine. If you really want me gone, by all means.
We kind of just need you to like scooch over, really. We don't need you to leave.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. She can do it herself now? She can flip the switch? She's figured it out?
What?
Hey guys! What's going on? We'd like you to move. Sure thing. Just kneel before me and beg.
What?
First a mega masochist, now a super sadist!
Super Saiyan.
That was a geek.
Did you refresh monocoins in here? Is there anything I can, No? No? Okay. Now... just in case there's something back there, wait, I had it for a second? Aha! The locker is empty. The laptop's sitting on the chair. Okay, right.
Well, she's essentially our opponent right now. I'm not sure I trust her to keep her word even if we did do what she asked.
What? What?
Because she wanted us to sit down and beg.
Is this a problem? Is this gonna be a problem? I didn't expect this to be an actual problem.
Yes, man.
Whatever it is, I really don't want to have to beg her. Come on, Makoto, just do it!
Yeah, you're the most submissive.
What? Why has it gotta be me?
What are you saying?
It's fine. It's not the end of the world if you beg a little.
But the same goes for you.
Just a second.
jump.
No, it would be the end of the world for me.
You sound like a little kid right now. What about you, Hero?
Well, guess we have no choice but to use force.
Dang!
A shot to the face would stand out, so go for the gut.
Literally everyone's reaction is, I'm not begging no matter what.
Too much pride.
But she's a girl.
What the heck?
Who cares? I've already got a mountain of lawsuits waiting for me when I get out. What's one more?
So true, Hero. Actually kind of based.
What a man of mysteries. I
Yeah.
love him.
Hey, Afro Thunder, don't get any bright ideas, okay?
Afro Thunder.
You're totally not adorable, so I'll make sure you live when I stab you, but it'll hurt like hell!
I'm strong against women and children, but not women and children that seem strong.
What a line. What?
Hero is rocketing up the personal liking
yeah.
tier list right now.
Yeah. It just took half the cast dying. It just. This guy is the worst. Alright, I'm assuming you're gonna give me the silent treatment. Listen, Kyoko, about that picture from before. She's being very thorough about pretending I don't exist. Yep. You upset her. You. Toko? Seriously, I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop.
Serious?
Didn't you hear what I said? I told you to kneel and beg.
How about that?
Come on, Makoto. Give her the old 1-2 combo. 1 drop to your knees, 2 beseech.
Dang. Why are you acting like you're not a part of this? I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her, and I said, please, I'm begging you. Will you please let us use the laptop? That was pretty self-explanatory.
I'm on fire!
Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating.
See? Even you realize it's abuse.
Hey,
That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego.
Okay.
Alter Ego?
Everyone, come closer! I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry to have kept you all waiting.
correct.
Just what I thought.
I see. Finally, the time has come.
I'm starting to get kind of nervous.
I felt the same way. Resting on the keyboard, my hands had started to shake.
Just a second.
Move.
The single word was like a sharpened blade. Wounded, I moved to let her take over.
So then,
Here we go.
Kyoko began typing, the words appearing as fast as I could read them. Can you tell us what you found out?
Sure. I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find.
This is the part where Alter Ego, like, explodes before they can tell us anything important.
And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here. To isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan. But it was meant to be more than just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
That's...
I see. It's exactly the situation we found ourselves in.
It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves.
Huh?
What? Wait, hold on. Then the reason we've been imprisoned here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever?
No way!
It was the school itself?
That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that?
just a second.
I don't think Alter Ego is finished. Perhaps we should hear the rest.
That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. This is how they describe that event.
But
Go ahead.
sorry, just the descriptors are making me laugh.
They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Huh?
What does that mean?
McDonald's, no ice cream. Yeah, what kind of name is that for something?
Based off of a lot of the things that we have seen while going around the school, I'm going to use context clues to guess that, like, the apocalypse happened or something. Because all the windows are barred shut and there's an air purifier on floor 3. So I'm going to guess that originally this was supposed to be like, this is our, what do you call it? Like our Noah's Ark, and we're gonna have you guys like survive the human race here, but it turned into something else.
Also, yeah, High Club.
Otherwise known as the tragedy, it was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
I see.
Things are finally starting to make sense. What this means is, 1 year ago, this tragedy, took place. And whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging ground.
That's right.
They planned to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would the Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that?
Hey, and what could this tragic event have possibly been?
In a flash, Kyoko had typed their questions into the computer. And the answer we got was,
sorry.
I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless. I'm sorry.
and that's all he said.
Then, is this really the end? We got halfway through the answer and that's it?
Indeed.
It would appear so. Disappointing.
Wait.
Oh, wait!
So,
There's one thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe this has to do with the mastermind.
The mastermind? Kyoko's fingers moved even faster than they had so far. Did you figure out the mastermind's identity?
sorry.
No, that I still don't know. But I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
The headmaster?
The headmaster is here in the school.
Okay.
Then that's gotta be the mastermind. I mean, Monokuma's been calling himself the headmaster, right?
Perhaps. Which makes the real headmaster that much more suspicious.
You're serious?
Also, that was like the most freaked we've seen Kyoko, I think, ever.
Yeah.
But if we break down the door to his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Not break it down.
I'll find a way.
She's upset. Why are you so upset?
Yeah.
What's your relationship to the headmaster?
Honestly, maybe Sakura should just like take one for the team, break the door down, and be like, "This was an isolated incident I did of my own will." Anyway,
That would probably really upset Monokuma if someone was like, I'm going to willingly sacrifice myself for the team.
yeah.
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
We did also gloss over that. I mean, I guess this is part for the course, but Hiro called Sakura the world's like strongest missing link.
Mm-hmm.
Just wanted to call that to attention
Yeah.
again. It was kind of crazy of him.
Kyoko? What's going on?
she's no longer purple.
I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him.
That's actually, they were telling us Kyoko's going to be the next Blackened because she briefly became the man behind the slaughter.
True.
She has to? Kyoko, what's going on with you? Well, now we're never going to know because the game forced me to not confide in her, and now she's going to be upset with us forever.
Do you think in the FNAF 2 movie they're gonna play that song?
It would be funny. It might, depending on when they play it, it might be peak. It might.
That'd be so awesome. Anyway.
When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then,
We should see if Alter Ego has any more information.
That seemed to be her attempt to regain her composure, and she started typing again.
What's the weather like?
Did you learn anything else?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. That's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Then it really is all over.
hey,
Wait. Alter Ego seems to have more to say.
So,
Well, it's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday.
A heavy silence fell across the room. The only sound was the flat, precise clicking of keys as Kyoko typed. They're all dead.
What? I see. I certainly knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
anyway,
Well then, I guess that's it.
That's it. A simple phrase that held so much meaning. She began typing again. You've done your job. Thank you.
I see.
I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
Okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later.
With that, the laptop entered sleep mode.
You saved me. I'm free.
Yes.
So, Alter Ego did everything he could.
indeed.
Sakura's slowly becoming like Snake.
Mata Satana.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Yes.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore.
But
I feel kinda sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry, but he's just a computer program, right?
well,
I know, but still. He did everything he could for us, you know?
Who would have thought Danganronpa would have commentary for right now in real time,
Yeah.
15 years later? I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you?
The recent news where the ChatGPT people were like, please stop telling ChatGPT thank you. It takes up computing power and makes it more expensive to run.
Well, no. But when we talked to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way.
I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
Hey, come on. It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right?
But you know, what's the difference between us and that program, really?
Huh?
I started thinking about how you would differentiate a person and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
That's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend.
I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. And there's no problem calling him a friend. After all, the more friends the merrier, right?
How about that?
Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival.
So,
Anyway,
What?
Don't so anyway that. It's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where.
hey,
anyway. There's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that?
No, but she's gonna destroy it, isn't she?
just a second.
And frankly, I question the ease with which you decide who
It isn't your friend. She's got to be doing this on purpose. There's no way. There's no way.
I think she just has poor emotional regulation.
Is it? I don't know. She was calm and collected through 3 murders. And now she's doing
You know what it
this?
was? Well, she opened herself up to one
True.
person one time.
That is true. It was like the first time she opened up. Okay. I could, yeah, okay.
Now, a normal person would be like, oh, that sucks, and really you didn't disappoint me that much because you said you would tell me later, so let's just keep moving on. But I don't think she's a normal person.
No. Do you really mean that?
Wait. The story's gotten off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time.
You're really good at that, Sakura.
It's the easiest voice out of all of them for me to do.
No, I mean the going over things in
one
one
you're
more
talking
time.
to
She
Sakura
loves doing that.
specifically. Okay, I see.
Yeah,
she
yeah,
does. She does
she-
like doing that. She gave us a whole rundown of what happened last time.
2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
What?
Why are they making us kill each other?
Alter Ego said that what happened over 1 year ago is what started everything.
Well,
Yeah, she said it was the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right?
It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago?
I don't remember anything happening that you could describe that way. What about you guys?
I don't really watch the news, so
I'm sorry. Sorry. Nothing comes to mind.
Something bad
Anyway,
happened in 2009?
that event led to the closing of Hope's Peak.
at the very least,
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to this school.
What?
Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However, that kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that.
could it be?
Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see. Totally covering up something like that. I suppose it's not totally impossible.
What the heck?
What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway,
Maybe. But right now there's only one path open to us.
so,
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
correct.
We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
No matter what.
As long as we can get our hands on him. I think.
Kyoko, when she said headmaster, I got that feeling again. She's purple again.
Well,
Huh?
but even that is a problem not so easily solved.
Yeah, you're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here. So for now, we should get out of here.
Oh yeah, good idea.
Yep.
I forgot you were here.
Then I... Huh?
Is he really that dusty? Wait, I mean,
Oh no, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm not guarding it. You're gonna be so mad at me.
let's avoid getting involved any further.
Good call.
But as we left the dressing room, someone was there waiting for us.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I figured out what must have happened in 2009 to cause this.
What?
Minecraft.
But
May
I
17th.
am Monokuma.
Yes. It was initially released as Cave Game. I didn't know that. That's really funny.
Yeah, that was original
Okay.
Minecraft.
My heart is pounding away. It's pounding with anger! You're not still mad about the whole breaking into the headmaster's room thing, are you? Oh, that little matter doesn't matter even a little. And I'm a little jealous of you guys enjoying an indecent mixed bath, but that doesn't matter either. It's building. I feel it building.
Now I'm
My head's about to boil over with rage!
Please!
Don't get so angry. Here, let me help center your chakra. Etch this on the walls of your brain, okay? When you do something to me, I do it right back. An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Huh?
Fang for a fang? Be careful! He just chanted the incantation of devastation!
No, it's just a saying.
Oh, I see.
But what's he talking about? Ding dong, bing bong. Oh, it's nighttime. Wow, I didn't even realize. I mean, we could pretty much just disregard the nighttime rule at this point, right? Like,
It is now 10 p.m. As such, soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Man, a lot happened in 2009, huh?
Correct.
So, it's nighttime.
Hey,
What does everyone want to do? Celeste was the one who suggested our nighttime rule, but she's gone now. I think we should still avoid being out at nighttime. I know it'll make me feel better that way.
I agree.
it's true.
Very well then. In that case, time for bed.
so everyone headed back to their rooms. Monokuma's parting words left me feeling anxious for the rest of the night. Once I was back in my room, I got lost in thought. What we'd learned from Alter Ego kept on spinning around and around in my mind. The administrators of Hope's Peak had planned all of this. They did it because of the tragedy which happened a year before. And apparently the headmaster is the one behind it all, the mastermind. All these mysteries make me worried, but I still have to try and unravel them, bit by bit. I'm sure the road will be long and tough, but I don't have any other choice. Monokuma Theater? Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
What's the new thing? I don't know what the new thing is. Is it the... is that a dang Dreamcast? What is that?
I don't know. Let's talk a bit about where I was at before I became a bear.
Or is it the crab?
At first, I was at a total loss. I just had no idea what I should become. A lady in our tech support department suggested I try being a shrimp. She was like, "Oh, the company's been trying to push for this forever. It's really an incredible offer." But as she laid out all the details, it turned out it wasn't a tiger prawn like I'd hoped, but a little popcorn shrimp. That's totally tiny. I would have been the world's smallest mascot. I like eating shrimp. I don't want to be one myself. Plus, someone might come along and step on me. So then the lady totally started laughing at me. She was like, "You think we can do a tiger prawn on our budget?" So ultimately, I decided to become a bear instead.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
There you go. In case you were wondering.
Shrimp. Morning.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Okay. First things first. I need to head to the dining hall.
Okay, I've been looking at this for too long, but can I say, on the list of events that happened in 2009, along which there's like coup d'etats, earthquakes, all sorts of things, oil spill, WikiLeaks reports, countries joining NATO and the EU. One is just Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 was released.
Oh. There were monocoins in my trash can.
Oh.
Oh my
Nice.
god, my room has been stocked with monocoins.
Dude, you got monocoins in there. Check them.
Nope, not in
Aw.
there. What about in the drawer? Nope.
Campbell.
What about in the bed? Did they hide it under my mattress? I have to admit it. I've kind of gotten used to sleeping here. My square bed. Never thought I would miss the sun so much thanks to this metal plate. Nope. Anything in the bathroom? Nope. What about... Nope. What about camera? Nope. Alright.
Dang. Well, you got more coins. Are you going to use them now?
Might as
Before you
well.
start hanging out with people? You know. Also, we'll have to figure out who we want to hang out with next. Oh.
It wouldn't let
Do
me.
we have to do our meeting?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I just want to see. I want to see, will it let me, like... It probably won't, right?
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, it won't let me.
Yeah.
Oh, yay!
Let's chat.
No Kyoko!
Wow. But Toko!
As I entered the dining hall, the first thing I saw was... her.
What are you staring at?
Oh. Toko?
What's your problem?
What? You think your eyes will rot just by looking at me?
What the heck?
Fine. Then don't look at me. I think he's just surprised to see you at the breakfast meeting is all.
Indeed. It's been quite a while since you joined us.
Yeah, what made you change your mind?
Byakuya said he likes a girl to have some meat on their bones. So I'm gonna start eating. I'm gonna force it down into my stomach. I'm gonna eat till I drop.
Okay.
I refuse to lose!
Hina. I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Well, other than that, it looks like Kyoko isn't here.
You know?
Oh, she said she'd come by later.
Later?
You know?
Yeah, after you leave.
She's not even trying to hide it anymore.
I know I said she wanted you to show some backbone, but you didn't need to show her that much.
Just a second.
You're dirty, Makoto. Dirty! President of Dirty Dirtlandia!
You don't understand.
Just the worst.
You're the type who takes the stairs of love 3 steps at a time, aren't you?
I'm telling you, it's not like that.
What the heck?
Shut up already, Nina. You've been running your filthy mouth like that all morning.
Filthy? Me?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm not filthy.
It's no use denying it. We can all see how disgusting you are.
I guess all the girls are just like letting out all their pent up emotions now in this chapter, huh? They're just
It's been like a week, man.
Yeah.
It's time.
Shut up!
You and that lusty body of yours.
okay. Hold up, wait a minute.
There's a broad range of emotions.
This got weird. You're looking at her weird.
night after night, you go out for your illicit club meetings.
What? Hey, knock it off. I can't deal with dirty stuff like that.
Your midnight extracurricular activities only put us in even more danger. Something funny, Levi?
What is happening?
How else do you put it?
What is going on? Stop it.
You'd like me to stop, wouldn't you? Your sweaty hands gripping the bag, fat chalk tight. Big, I realize. Going for all that extra credit. Your screams are like the screech of a violated blackboard. And it's amazing. And decent ideas are coming to me one after another.
Bastard!
So, would you rather have your black eye on the left or the right?
Sorry.
Hey, come on.
Let's leave Toko alone. She's gone a little funny from all her pent-up frustration.
Everyone's going a little funny, man.
You know?
For serious. Anyway, you and Kyoko need to make up already, you know?
I feel like if Makoto goes into a room with Kyoko for an extended period of time, she actually is going to become the blackened at this rate. Like,
Yeah.
she took it really personally, man. Yeah, I know. I mean, of course I want things to get better as soon as possible. But with everything that's been going on, I haven't even had a chance to talk to her about what I saw. Well, that's not true, actually. That's... Before anything, I need to talk to Sakura about it. Sakura?
What is it?
Can you make some time later? I was hoping I could talk to you. God damn it. Now that Kyoko's dumped him, Makoto's trying to win Sakura's heart?
Are you in heat, Makoto? Don't care who they are as long as they've got the right equipment.
I think the girls and Byakuya are the ones in heat right now. I think... They're all the ones who are talking about Makoto trying to riz everyone up for some reason.
Yeah.
Just the worst.
Watch out, Sakura! Makoto's transformed into a wild beast! Prime Minister of Wild Beasts of Beastopia! Why is this happening to me?
Well, can our talk wait till tomorrow? I'd like to get some rest today. For some reason, I've been feeling worn down these last few days.
Huh? Are you sick? Did you get hurt?
No, nothing serious. I've just had some minor aches and pains.
Someone's poisoning you. Huh? Is that... Or yeah, it could be because she's been like trying to fight Monokuma. It must be because of that battle. Sans Undertale.
Yes.
But it must be pretty bad if you have to go rest. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sure a protein shake and some sleep will get me back on my feet.
You got it.
That's true. Protein is good for all kinds of stuff.
Hey.
You guys, like, worship protein. It's like your god or something.
Okay.
Makoto, I don't know what it is you want to talk to Sakura about, but save it till tomorrow. She's in pain.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm sorry.
You know?
Well, for now, let's eat.
Eat? I'm kind of nervous.
You creature.
Huh? How come?
What's your problem?
'Cause I don't usually eat in front of other people. Ever since I was a kid, I'd eat by myself.
What the heck?
What about your family?
Oh, well, yeah. I used to live with my dad and my mom and my mom.
What?
You had 2 moms? What?
That's just how things were.
That's, like, a serious issue.
Just let it go. You're asking for trouble getting involved with her more than you have to.
I want to hear more about this.
How dare you speak to me with that disgusting mouth of yours?
Stop saying stuff like that.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and eat. If I don't, Kyoko will never show up.
Pretty miserable situation, man.
You know, Hero, in the beginning of this, I didn't think you were gonna turn out to be such a bro, but here we are. I scarfed down breakfast as fast as I could and immediately headed back to my room. The vast majority of the murders have been men, now that I think about it.
Well, vast being 1,
What?
like +1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's only been 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because there have only been 5 murders.
So yeah, so it's
Yeah.
not a great, like a big pool, you know.
That's 3 out of 5, though. That's 60%.
Was that? No, there's been 4 kills.
There's been 4 killed. Then that makes it 75%.
No, it's 50. Because Celeste killed 2 people. And the others each killed 1 person.
What?
Yeah.
That's not how it works. That's not...
No, it's not. Why not?
Because that's 2 human beings.
What about it?
Okay. I'll have to wait till tomorrow to confront Sakura about what I saw.
It's definitely not 75%.
How many people have died?
4.
4
6
people have died.
or 7 including the Blackens.
Yes.
8 including Junko.
But I was specifically referring to the murdered people. The people who have been murdered,
4
not punished.
4 people have been murdered.
Yes, which was Chihiro, Hifumi, Taka,
And Sayaka.
and Sayaka. So 75% of the people that have been murdered have been men.
I thought you were talking about murderers.
No! That's
See, that's where the disconnect
That's where
was.
we were
Yeah.
twisted. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But in a way, I'm kind of relieved. It takes a lot of courage to stand face to face with Sakura and accuse her of something. Free time.
All right. So
I don't even know what to do at this point, honestly.
I'll tell you because your options are slim.
Yeah.
Today, you can interact with Aoi, Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. Of those people, the skills we don't have are Byakuya's and Aoi's. Byakuya's skill's pretty worthless, and there's one we're still missing from Hiro.
I might hop over to Aoi then. Let me find her.
Okay, I don't know what her skill is.
Because
can't
I
remember.
do know I just got something that she'd probably like. So, the swimsuit. She's in the music room.
Alright.
Hi, Hero. Bye, Hero. I got bad memories of this room.
Yeah. You're about to get worse ones. No.
Pushing on him doesn't help. Smacking him doesn't help. What the heck is up with those things?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking about the metal plates covering all the windows.
Ah,
I know. We should try grabbing at the top and yanking down on it.
Should I talk to Hina for a while? Yeah, let's spend some
you
time with
got
Hina.
it.
You want to do some stretches with me?
I followed Hina's lead and did some elaborate stretching. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yeah! Would you like to give her?
I should
Where is it?
probably-
I'm like certain there's no way she doesn't like the swimsuit. I should have gone the other way. I didn't remember it being this close to the other side. There it is. Water lover. I'm going
Water
for it.
lover.
I'm not even...
What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay! Ultra stoked!
Seeing Ina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Oh man, oh man.
What's up?
Okay.
I'm getting totally fired up.
What? How come?
How come doesn't matter. Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it out. Let's race.
I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway.
That's right.
Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run.
Well, hold on. You always seem so excited, Hina.
What's your deal?
Huh? Hey, are you making fun of me?
No, I'm just impressed.
Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, Hina, you're like a super spaz.
Super spaz?
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in the winter, and he'd say stuff like that. But if you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough.
Wow, you did stuff like that and didn't get sick?
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training.
Training, huh?
So, like, are you the type who gets sick easy?
Actually, yeah.
See, you're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
Okay, I've got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you as fit as a fiddle.
Huh? What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist and then take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it...
Huh?
What do I call it again?
A way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin. Let's take a shot at this. I don't think it's yoga. I mean, bamboo beatdown doesn't sound right.
I was gonna say, do I have to tell you this one?
It just seems too obvious.
Well, you are talking to Hina.
Yeah. Is it something like towel treatment?
You got it.
Oh my god! Yeah, that's it! I love going out on my apartment balcony, stripping down, feeling the wind on my skin.
What do you mean out on your apartment balcony?
Where do you live?
Yeah. Toko wanted to know.
God, it feels so amazing. I never let a morning pass without getting in a good rub down.
Okay. Phrasing. Pause. Wait, so you went out on your balcony and stripped down? And you were okay with that?
You should give it a try. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I'd hate to see you catch a cold or something.
Hina's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Hey, look at you go. After being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room.
Now what?
I have plenty of time. I don't feel like just sitting here. I should go somewhere. I'm going. Is she still out
Hillary's
there?
availability has changed. She should be
All right.
somewhere.
There she is. She's in the dining hall. Perfect. I planned on giving her a donut this time. I got donuts. I've had donuts for a while.
Donuts.
The big ones.
Donuts ski.
Okay.
Each and every person has to do their job. The cooperation of each player is true teamwork.
You got it.
That's a quote from a famous rugby player, Yuji Matsuo. We gotta do the same thing. Cooperate so we can survive.
Well,
Hasn't been going so
yeah,
great.
we're kind of far along with that at this point.
Yeah.
You wanna go for a run to relieve some of the stress?
Hina and I went for a light run through the school. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? A present. What would you like to give her? Where's my donut? Flotation donut.
What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay, ultra stoked!
Seeing you so pleased with something I ever makes me happy. Dang! Immediate mood swing. Is something wrong, Hina?
I've reached my limit.
Just a second.
I'm stuck in here. Can't do any sports. Can't do anything. I'm sick of it.
Well, there is a pool, and you're like a swimmer.
I want to get out under the sun and do some laps. Run a marathon. I want to do some real sports.
Hina, calm down, okay?
What the heck?
I can't do anything in here. I can't move around. If I can't move around, I'm gonna die like a bunny rabbit.
But I always heard rabbits die from loneliness.
That's terrible.
Whatever. I'm gonna die if I can't get some proper physical activity.
Don't you think that's a little extreme?
What the heck?
You think I'm kidding, don't you? But I seriously can't sit still, you know. Why else would I have joined 6 sports teams in school?
6?
That's right.
Yeah, track, baseball, or no, not baseball. Track, basketball, softball, volleyball, tennis, and the big one.
That's supposed to be Makoto. Or wait, is it? Or is she being stupid?
The big one?
Bro, there's no way you're this airheaded, Aoi. She got to her main sport but ran out of juice. I think it's gotta be going home.
Yes.
Your main sport is swimming, right? That's her whole thing. She's the ultimate swimmer.
It is?
Yeah, you got it. I don't even care what stroke it is.
Phrasing?
Just get me in a pool under the blue sky.
But isn't it hard to do that many sports even for you?
Well,
If I can't move, I'll just shrivel up and die. And I need a challenge. More and more new stuff to try.
Okay, Dr. Seuss. A challenge?
I mean,
What I really love about sports isn't winning, you know? It's having to fight and struggle and give it all you got to reach the top. It's that excitement. That fear that you might suffer a heartbreaking loss.
but
When you finally reach that goal, it's just lonely. It's lonely at the top, you know?
I never really got into sports, so I couldn't really relate to what she was talking about. But I could tell that the reason Hina was so amazing was how hard she could fight and struggle.
So that's why I wanted to push myself as hard as possible when it comes to swimming. I want to aim for the very highest mountaintop.
The highest mountaintop?
okay.
I'm talking about the gold medal, of course. Aim for the gold, even if it means I'm a super gold spaz.
Did she just call herself... Okay, but if that's what you want, isn't that all the more reason? If you have a goal, why are you standing around making excuses?
Excuses?
Just a second.
Hey! When did I ever make any excuses?
Sure, maybe we're stuck in here right now with no way out. But if you really want to make an effort, you should try to see what you can do in here.
That's a challenge. You just made an official challenge.
Yeah, totally.
But I think you're right. If I want to get that gold medal, I have to make every effort I can. I want to become a genius of effort. I bet Ian Thorpe said something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't go around making excuses just because we're stuck in here. All right, I think I'm going to go do some push-ups in my room, like maybe around 1,000 or something.
Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. She recovered exactly as fast and strong as I would have expected. Your report card has been updated based on your experience with her. Your maximum number of skill points has been increased. Look at you go!
Sorry, I just found out if you fill out every page of Aoi's report card, the achievement you get is Mystic Donut.
Dang. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. Ding dong bing bong. Nighttime.
Nighttime.
Attention, attention.
This seems different.
Please gather in the gym as soon as you possibly can.
Okay.
Quickly, 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 quickly.
It's motivation time.
He made a special announcement to ask us to come to the gym, and he sounded pretty serious about it too. Yeah, surely he's not gonna just give you a new motivation. Oh, I actually get to walk there? Anyone out and about? No? I'm just making sure. Okay.
I'm scared. Oh, man.
I'm assuming it'll probably tell me, like, no, you can't go there if I try to go to any of the other rooms.
Probably. I should see what Monokuma wants.
It did go from being nighttime back to daytime.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Oh.
Nighttime and daytime is decided by the headmaster. See, look, now it's
Now it's
nighttime.
nighttime again. That's...
You're the last one. Everyone else is already inside.
Aren't you gonna go in?
However, I have a bad feeling about this.
More than just a feeling, probably. Monokuma did call us all together, after all. Sakura?
Well then, Makoto. If something happens to me, Hina.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
No. Never mind.
So then...
I'm... Who would ever believe in someone who doesn't believe in themselves?
Sakura? You know, it might have been a good idea to, like, this was your one time you were alone with her, Makoto. You could have, like, brought up the whole thing like you said you were going to.
Oops.
Now she's gonna die. Now she's probably gonna die. Everyone must have heard the announcement, and once we all gathered at the gym, either that or he's just gonna, like, straight up out her, and then everyone's gonna be like, we should get her. It began.
They love doing this, and you get to see how empty it is now.
Yep. Hi.
Well?
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
You're about to give us your next motive presentation, aren't you?
That's right.
You got us all together to present another motive, right?
Is he gonna pull out the, subverting expectations?
Is he right?
Huh?
We have to go through this again.
No! Not again! I can't take it anymore!
Literally the slightest amount of pressure is put on Hiro and he breaks down.
I see.
I'm with him, man.
Yes,
I'm impressed by your level of dismay. You finally see just how low on the totem pole of life you really are.
No. No, no, no. No, 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 no! That's not it at all. We're not here to talk about motive.
Today, I'm
The
feeling
reason...
black.
Okay, I was waiting to see what he said.
The reason I gathered you all here is so that I could get rid of my grudge.
Your grudge?
Why?
We have a grudge against you, of course, but I don't recall you ever having a grudge against us.
I told you yesterday, didn't I? An eye for an eye, a fang for a fang.
Stop beating around the bush. Just tell us what you're talking about.
Well, Byakuya, you've already told everyone how one of you might be working as a spy for me, right?
Come on.
Yeah, so what about it?
In other words,
Well, today I'd like to tell you about that spy.
What?
hey,
So guess what? The spy is actually Sakura Ogami!
He said it so openly, it made it sound like it wasn't that big of a deal. Even though he just revealed a huge secret.
What? What did you just say? He said the spy is Sakura.
What is this?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar!
There's no way Sakura's a spy! Right, Sakura?
Huh?
Sakura?
And I might just make Sakura fulfill the promise she made sometime soon. And if she doesn't, I can't be responsible for what might happen to that hostage of mine. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. What you guys choose to do with that information is up to you.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Roast her, boil her, kill her, don't kill her, whatever!
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Either way, I can't wait.
And just like that, he was gone. Finally, I understood what he had been talking about. An eye for an eye, fang for a fang. In other words, betrayal would be met with betrayal.
Huh? What the heck?
So, what does this mean?
What?
Is it true? Has Zoga really been spying on us for the mastermind?
What are you saying?
There's no way!
But that is what the stuffed animal said, right?
Wrong! You're wrong!
Well, he's wrong! There's just no way!
Hey,
Well, Sakura, if he's wrong, all you have to do is tell us.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier.
What?
Oh no!
And he was being serious for serious? Roga's been working for the mastermind?
I'm sorry.
So you've been lying to us all this time?
It's not true. Sakura was probably being controlled. There's gotta be some reason. She didn't have a choice. She was just forced to do it.
Yeah, I'm sure Hina's right. The mastermind probably threatened her somehow, and Sakura had no choice but to do what she was told. Or you guys just don't... You guys are just selectively deaf, aren't you?
Yes.
When he said the part about there being a hostage, I...
The what? Uh-huh.
What? You're talking like you know that for a fact.
Because I do know it for a fact. Because I saw it. I saw Sakura and Monokuma fighting. I was about to say she's not Sans in this one, but then it gave her the Sans eye. And that's where I heard it. Monokuma mentioned a hostage a second ago, right? And during their fight, I heard Sakura say she decided to fight against the mastermind.
I see.
You saw that?
The mastermind took a hostage, so you were forced to swear loyalty to them, right? But in the end, you made up your mind to betray the mastermind.
What?
Which means Sakura isn't our enemy. She's a friend who we can trust without question. Is that it? Ridiculous. Do you live in some sort of alternate reality fairy tale?
Not possible.
She was the mastermind's tool. You absolutely cannot trust someone like that.
Impossible.
He's right. We can't just believe whatever she says now. How can we even be sure she really did betray the mastermind? Maybe this is a double bluff, and she's still doing exactly what the mastermind wants.
What are you saying?
Sakura would never do that.
Okay, then Sakura, if you really have cut ties with the mastermind, tell us who they really are.
Well,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I can't. Even I don't know that.
What?
You don't know. That just makes you all the more suspicious.
Please!
She's telling the truth. You have to believe her.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Shut up. I'm not finished questioning her.
Come on.
Next question. What's this about a promise? What did the mastermind order you to do?
I was told to kill one of my friends.
It suddenly felt like the temperature in the room had dropped 20 degrees. The weight of those words.
I see.
I see. So even now, you've taken aim on our lives.
Wrong! You're wrong!
You're wrong! I'm telling you! Sakura would never do that!
What the heck?
You don't have to yell. We can hear you just fine. Don't you have an inside voice?
That's terrible!
It's because you're not listening to me!
Wait. Please stop. You don't need to defend me anymore. I have to take full responsibility for this.
However,
How do you intend to do that?
By destroying the mastermind.
What?
I'm going to challenge them. Even if it means we both go down, I will defeat them.
I'm sorry.
That is how I intend to take responsibility.
Hold on. What do you mean if you both go down?
Hina, I'm sorry I didn't tell you about this.
What?
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what to do. I went back and forth about confiding in you again and again.
Well,
But I was scared. I thought if I told you, you might think less of me.
but
Sakura!
I'm sorry.
Sakura turned away from us and left the gym. And then... nighttime.
Monokuma Theater.
This is a school announcement. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
What he said. Well, it's nighttime. We should all go to bed.
no way!
Hold on! This whole thing with Sakura is...
Don't make me repeat myself.
Over. She's our enemy. There's nothing more to discuss.
That's terrible!
No! Sakura is not our enemy!
Why?
Why doesn't anyone understand her?
What?
What is it you think you understand? You didn't even know who she really was.
What is this?
That's...
Calm down.
Let it go for now, Hina. Talking about it isn't going to help anything.
Why?
But...
Anyway,
Go to your room, cool down, and we can continue this discussion tomorrow.
It was the worst. The mood at the end of the night was just the worst. Being in such an awful mood, we were honestly glad the day was over. Surely nothing else was going to happen to interfere with the night. Sakura is the spy. She's the traitor. Byakuya said Sakura is the enemy. But he's wrong. She's not my enemy. She's my friend. Without a doubt. Makoto has no enemies.
True.
But what can I do? What can I do to make everyone believe in Sakura? How? Monokuma Theater. What's new in this one? Oh, that.
Game of life.
Yeah.
As long as you're human, there will always come a point where you wish you could do things differently. Even a baseball player in the major leagues. Even a soccer player touring Europe. Even a famous singer who started a career as a backup dancer on a sketch comedy show. She makes a brilliant debut, but instead of going for more, she marries some third-rate actor and retires. Every human has regrets, has things they'd like to go back and change.
But I don't, 'cause I'm a bear.
Thanks, Monokuma. Ding dong bing bong.
Good.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
I'm worried about Sakura. I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I suppose I'll pose you the question.
Yeah.
Because you know more than I do. It has been about 2 hours. Do we want to cut it here, or should I go a little longer?
Depends on how much more you got in you.
I could do a little bit more. I don't particularly care. I was just curious if there was like something big that was about to happen or not, and like if we wanted to hit that.
Not sure. I'd say I'm fine to keep going if you're fine, but if you're not fine, might as well call it now.
I can go a little bit long. Well, I don't want to go too much longer, because I do have work tomorrow. I can go for like another hour, though.
We can try.
Okay.
Sure.
Yes, let's leave the area. Let's go to the dining hall. Actually, this will be good. This will be a good point. I'm gonna go get a drink because I ran out of my drink since we're in a little lull right now. So
Yeah, all right.
I'll be back in a second.
Yep. Beautiful day. All right, folks. We're gonna go for a little bit more then. I have an idea of something I'd like to get to today if we can, but we'll see if we have it in us or not. Really just depends if we can quit yapping so much. While he's doing that, I'll give you the time. I'll say if you're liking, please hit a like on the stream. If you haven't already, I'll hit you with that while we're waiting for him. Otherwise, I don't want to spoil too much because I don't know how many of you watching this is your first time with Danganronpa. So I won't say much else, but I'm just waiting for the next thing to happen. IYK. Let me think. I gotta think. I'm starting to do this thing, which I really should start doing it at the beginning of our streams, but I'm trying to do this new thing where I pose you guys like a question to answer either in chat or in the comments after the VOD. Let me think about it.
Hello?
Which Danganronpa character do you think could eat the most flan or flan, depending on how you say it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's been discussed that Hina has the biggest stomach out of all of them so far.
But could she eat that much of that, of flan?
Flan?
Or flan?
I don't know. I mean, if we're talking about who could eat the most, if we're just talking about like a competition, I mean, she doesn't necessarily have to eat a lot to eat the most. Everyone else could just do bad.
It's true.
I don't know. Are you gonna not say anything to me? Kyoko! Good morning. Damn! Still ignoring me. Is she really that mad at me? But actually, it's not just Kyoko. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. I'm gonna be forever butthurt about that decision. Shouldn't have given it to me if it wasn't gonna let me actually do it. It's
Telltale moment?
Yeah.
Ah, Makoto! Are you okay?
Huh? What do you mean?
You were late, so we were worried about you. What a dullard.
Toko? Byakuya? What are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here.
Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the Mastermind's tool.
The situation really hasn't changed. I mean, we knew that there was potentially a spy, and now that it's been confirmed someone is, like, you could have been here before that. I think you're just being dramatic, honestly. The Masterminds... Are you talking about Sakura? That's when I finally noticed. The one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Huh? Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is, if she were here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat.
Threat?
What is this?
Why? Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair.
Unfair?
The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What did you say?
Stupid. This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible.
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot.
Hey,
Oh my gosh.
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was the spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
however,
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion. The hatred.
in other words,
This right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid out for us. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
But
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again?
If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
what are you saying?
Idiot! You'd really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happens to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
What?
If Sakura were to die, that's one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that.
Hold on, Byakuya!
In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? It would put the whole problem to rest.
What the hell?
You disgust me. You're a monster. To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die.
What?
I should have died.
Interesting.
Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here, after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it?
Hina, calm down!
that's right.
This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want.
What's wrong? Lose your nerve? Lost your nerve?
I'm leaving. I'll be in my room.
Trembling with anger, Hina ran off.
That stupid cow! How dare she? She should die 1,000 deaths, no, 1,000,000! So she was just another hysterical little girl. Hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya, and all you can do is mock them for it.
What's wrong with that?
Hey,
A friendly word of warning. Someday, that attitude is going to come back to bite you. Hard.
I don't have time to play with you.
And I will happily elude its attempts. So, you know...
Hiro and Makoto just like sitting in the middle of this, unable to do anything.
How about we, eat? Or maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
I love you, Hiro. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms, one by one.
I have some time
Dang.
today.
I got some time today. Let me go talk to people. Whew. God damn it. So, what should I do today?
Alright, so given this situation, things have changed. The only people available at all are Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro.
Well, we're already along the way with Hiro.
Yeah.
Does he have anything more to give me? He does, doesn't
Yeah, he has another skill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll go for Hiro. I swear, guys, I'm not trying to avoid Byakuya and Toko. I do actually already have Toko's first ability, though. I got that really early on.
And her only one.
Does she only have one? Okay, I wasn't sure.
Well, Genocide Jill also has one, but you can only do
right.
that when talking to Genocide Jill, yeah.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Well, well, Makoto, what's going on?
Trying not to hang around literally anyone else.
Yeah.
You wanna hang out, man? You wanna... Just you and me, just...
Well?
You wanna go grab a bite to eat in the dining hall? I'll teach you where all the best power spots are. I don't remember where we left off for him.
Hiro taught me about all the best power spots. He read Makoto's fortune, and it turned out they were gonna, like, marry the same person. Or something. According to his 30% accurate fortune.
Yeah.
Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hiro a present? Yeah, what would you like to give him? I got some weird stuff down here. He's probably gonna like the JoJo arrow, maybe. I know I have something that I've given him before, if I remember correctly. This thing. Didn't I give him one of these, or am I crazy?
You're crazy.
Okay. Moon Rock. He might like the Moon Rock. I think I gave him the Crystal Skull already. Did I give him the Golden Airplane? Airplane. It won't let me. It won't. There we go. Upa art. He likes the Upa art, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh? You're saying I can have this?
No, give it back.
All of a sudden, I feel invigorated. I feel awake. I feel like I like you.
Seeing Hiro so pleased with something I get makes me happy.
Yo.
Hey, Makoto. What's up, my brother and fellow mother lover?
Thanks.
Let's raise our semi-siblings up right.
Oh
okay?
my god. Stop talking about that.
Oh, so then.
So, you ready for the next round?
Never. Actually, how do you do your fortune telling anyway? I saw you doing palm readings and stuff, and you didn't use any tools or anything.
Wow, I didn't know you knew about divination tools. Sounds like you know your way around the spirit world.
I'm not sure you need to know that much to know about those kind of tools.
Yo.
Now that I know you're an expert, I have a question for you. A correct answer gets you another discount.
No thanks.
Could it be?
There are 22 cards known as the Major Arcana and 56 cards known as the Minor Arcana. Generally, the cards from the Major Arcana are used for divination. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Major and Minor Arcana, and the Major Arcana cards are used to tell the future. Why is the first major lowercase? That must be... It's tarot. Oh, I know. You're talking about tarot cards.
What?
Ah, gloriously correct! I will now tell your fortune for a measly 600 bones.
Wow, really? Is something I'd never say. I've had enough fortune telling for one lifetime.
I see. Well, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me.
Sure thing. Anyway, getting back to what I asked you about before. If you don't use any tools or whatever, how do you do your fortune telling?
Don't be mean.
Well, don't be fooled. I have my own techniques. For example, I employ numerology.
Numerology?
Yo.
It uses a mathematical formula to predict the future based on birth dates, letter numbering, all that.
But I didn't see you doing anything like that either.
Well, it's more of an inspirational style of fortune telling.
How is he the ultimate fortune teller, man? How is the ultimate clairvoyant or whatever is what its real title is?
Some kind of unknown power just acts through you and suddenly, BAM! You've got the info.
You're talking about intuition.
How about that?
Don't try and describe it using such a cheesy word.
But if it's not intuition, then it's gotta be some kind of supernatural power.
It's not like some occult mystery.
Don't compare my clairvoyance to some occult bullcrap. I hate the occult. Take that crap somewhere else.
You hate the occult?
Well,
Yep. Now here's some good news. Act now and I'll throw in an extra bonus on your reading. I used white magic to record a CD of spirit messages I received from the luxury suite of heaven. 5 seconds of this, baby, and you'll be witnessing miracles and communing with angels for days.
And you said you hate the occult?
what the heck?
Hey, business is business.
The more I talk to him, the less I understand. Hero's report card has been updated based on your experience with him. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Look at you go!
I've still got some time left.
I shook off Hero's sales pitch and headed back to my room for a while. I've still got some Oompa art left. Alright.
Same as before.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Actually, I might want to take this moment to spend the rest of my coins
True.
before I get locked into something.
Yeah, might as well. We need to get a haul.
More
from the new
gotcha!
floor.
I would like to.
Mono machine.
Let's do 7 pulls, 8 pulls, with one of them being a singular coin. That's new. Bunny ear.
Bunny
nuts?
ear.
I feel like most of the people who would have liked that are probably gone. What? Oh, that's a bird.
Alembic.
That dang old-timey radio.
Yes.
And the poster.
Poster.
Digital camera.
Camera.
Was that new ramen?
I think so. Newman.
From Elden Ring. A book. Next one. The telephone.
No lucky.
I wish there was like a you could recycle them somehow.
Yeah.
And like every 5 items you recycle or something, you could get a new roll. I don't know.
Oops.
Alright, now let's find Hero.
I imagine he'll just be in the dorms. Yeah. Seems like they all come back to the dorms for the second half of the day.
Yeah. There he is.
According to the spirits,
I had a dream last night. I saw that the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from this school nightmare.
how about that?
It's a prophecy! Take heart, my man!
Should I go with here for a while? Yeah, I suppose I'm
You
there.
know?
Oh, I've got something I want to show you. I got the stigmata on my back!
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods.
Hero showed me a scar on his back, though I didn't really get what it meant. Hero and I grew a little bit closer today. Would I like to give him a present? Stay right there while I give you a present.
Yes.
Crystal.
Wah! Such mysterious power. This is a true blue part. Makoto, the dawn of a new era draws near.
Seeing Hero so pleased with something I hear makes me happy.
Well,
Hey Makoto, are you familiar with Kamata?
It's a tiny little suburb in Tokyo, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it. What about it?
Well, don't tell anyone I told you this, but they appear there.
Huh? What does?
Umas.
Umas are, I think, well, I don't know what Thurman is. It's either cryptids or spaceships, and it would make more sense if it was spaceships because obviously UFO means unidentified flying aircraft, so maybe UMA is like, or object. Maybe UMA is like unidentified manned aircraft or something. It's an
Want me
acronym.
to tell you?
Yeah.
It's cryptids.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I was along the right path, but you're talking about cryptids, right? Unidentified mysterious animals.
You know?
You got it! And it just so happens they've been appearing in little old Kamata.
What kind of cryptids?
How about that?
The terrifying skyfish!
Uma Thurman is the bride from Kill Bill.
It's true, Uma Thurman is, great actress.
In context, that's really funny. That's the idea of Hiro being like Umas and then Makoto just going, Thurman?
Thurman?
Yeah.
In the West, they're usually just called rods. They can fly, and they have a thin body and a big wide fin. They can move their fins in a wave pattern, which lets them move faster than the naked eye can see.
Could it be?
You ever heard of the Anomalocaris? I have!
I have as well.
What are you? I'm an Anomalocaris. What do you do? I do my best. Sorry, I love that clip every time. Some people think that's what the skyfish evolved from. And some others think they're an artificial life form, a genetically engineered military superweapon. Isn't that scary as hell?
But what would they be doing in Tokyo? And Kamata, no less.
Nobody knows. But I think they're dangerous. You know how close to Kamata is to Haneda Airport, right? I don't want to wait till it's too late. I've been thinking I should call all the airlines. All flights canceled because Crazy Man talked about the airplanes are in danger.
They're gonna blow up! You know, I like to think like he doesn't say anything about the skyfish at all. He just is like, they're gonna explode! You gotta ground all of them now! And so they think he's like a terrorist.
Yeah. They need to know there's a way to get rid of those damn skyfish. And I know what it is. As long as they can pay my fee, I can keep things safe for them. That's what I'm gonna tell them. It's getting worse. I demand a ransom.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I see a lot of jail time in your future if you do. Plus, isn't that like super occult? I just don't understand. Here's a work card has been updated. I got the achievement skill or be skilled. Clear the 20 SP threshold.
Ah, there you go.
Maximum number of skill points is increased. Look at you go.
You do another one and you'll get his next and final ability.
Ah. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. But it might be nighttime now. The music cut out. Yep. Ding dong ding bong.
Ugh.
Nighttime.
This is a school announcement. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yes.
Nighttime already. Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Well, I mean,
Something
now
will
it's
certainly happen.
I mean, now it's illegal to break down doors, so like, you're fine.
And that certain thing is Monokuma Theater.
More crabs?
after I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead.
Crabokuma.
How much more can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back.
Kanikuma, actually.
Yeah. Okay, then how about to make you extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards.
Can't. Okay.
But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forward. I heard her annoyed sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard of the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I've heard of it. I know all about it. But so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's just some legend. Hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs! Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady! Which is why I chose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
I thought last week was the secret origin story of Monokuma. Ding dong, bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. It's get
Morning.
ready to greet another beautiful day.
I need to do something about Sakura, like kill her. No.
Yes.
I better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time.
I gotta be honest, hearing Monokuma's morning message at 7 a.m. would be enough motive for me to kill someone eventually. Oh? True.
Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh, is someone gonna be dead? We haven't even gotten to explore any of the stuff that happened outside of the murder.
Oh, Makoto! We got a big problem, man!
Well, what's wrong?
Look!
Hiro's finger shook as he pointed.
Hina!
Oh, what the heck?
Are you okay? What happened?
She killed her. Genocide Jill killed Hina!
Bro.
You've gotta be kidding!
No. She's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead.
Why? What happened?
Well, Toko and Hina, just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table.
Oh my god. And that led to a sneeze?
You SOB!
Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire?
Totally not adorable.
Anyway, you totally not adorable boys, just get her out of my sight, okay? Or else...
My beautiful scissors!
I'll start cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long.
Okay then. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hiro, help me.
Sure thing.
Wee-oo.
Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injury in the nurse's office, she seemed to have finally regained her composure.
Sorry.
Thank you. Are you sure you're feeling better?
Yeah, it really was just a scratch.
But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know?
Yeah, you you totally couldn't have just stepped in between the two of them, you know?
Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you, sir.
So sarcastic! That just makes you sound even more hostile.
Can I leave? No, I'm not gonna leave. Hey, Hina. What the heck happened?
Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle.
I was just about to say it's been a while since we had one of those.
Let me guess. The fight was because of Sakura?
But
At first, I tried to just ignore it. If you let jerk buttholes get to you all the time, you'll never have time left to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just...
what the heck?
Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her like a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen punches isn't really without thinking.
And when things got out of hand...
Oh, and when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. But I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all those terrible things about my friend, you know?
Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started welling up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office burst open. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there stood before us
Hina.
Sakura?
You're hurt. What happened?
Nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, hero, what's the meaning of this?
It wasn't me. It was Genocide Jill. It's all that demented murderous fiend's fault.
Oh, damn.
To hurt Hina. Damn you. To leave me alone, but hurt her. What is this?
How dare you!
What is this?
Yeah!
I'm okay, really. It's just a scratch.
Everyone is tweaking.
No forgiveness!
Unforgivable.
I can't forgive this!
Yeah.
Hero, if you want someone to hate, or if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hurt someone, hurt me.
I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
Why?
Somebody save me!
Hiro nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on?
Hey,
Okay, I thought it might be Kyoko. I wasn't sure, though.
What's all this noise about?
Kyoko stood in the doorway of the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
it would seem...
I gather that something happened.
Kyoko! Please, you have to stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing a line. Right here and now.
Drawing a line?
Goodbye.
Wait, Sakura!
Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Oh, no. Hey, Kyoko!
Clear the air now!
This is your best chance, boy! Kyoko? Are you still mad? Bro, that you do not ask that question. That is not the question you ask. Especially when she's just being silent. Yeah, I figured. And you don't follow it up with I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter anymore.
Then, do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me about Sakura and Monokuma fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were only thinking of Sakura, and that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could talk to her and be sure of what you saw. That's what you were thinking, and that's why you didn't tell me, right?
Yeah.
To think like that.
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
I tried, Kyoko. It's not my fault. What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me.
No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine. I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I'm gonna fucking strangle these two high schoolers. I'm these two, ooh, these teenagers. Ooh,
I may have overreacted.
Huh?
anyway,
It's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Anything else, or is that it?
whew,
That issue we discussed.
Oh no, there's another one. Okay.
That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else.
Oh, do I have to wait? Yeah, okay. Had to arrow key it.
Wing.
What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there.
It's over. She's gonna murder you. It's no.
Yeah.
This was all a facade to drop your guard. The forgiving you. Where?
So,
Just come with me, and you'll find out.
I guess, but
shall we go?
we're going to the boys' bathroom together.
Well then, shall we get going?
With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko? I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence. And in silence, I chased her. The hit horror game, In Silence? And eventually,
Chase?
we arrived. The hit opening from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. The dressing room? So the something else you mentioned. Alter ego come up with something?
Indeed.
That's right. It has to do with alter ego.
But you said we didn't need alter ego anymore. Well, that might have been a way to just get everyone else to stop looking at it.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. He has business with us.
Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us.
Alter ego wants to ask us something? Well, what you got, bub?
Hello? Oh, so it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto?
Yeah, we're the last two left alive. Everyone else is dead. Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard. Is 2 not enough?
No, it's okay. 2 should be plenty.
But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we?
Kyoko typed in the question. What did you want to ask us?
Oh yeah, so... I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
Like
What?
a data center, perhaps?
You mean the data lab?
True, it does say data lab on the sign. She already said what. Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, "Nande?"
You see?
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work,
But
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want, too. So, to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of this school,
That's right.
the only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network.
But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's not, or if it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid.
I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what you asked me before, Makoto? You asked what the difference is between a person and a program, right?
Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the programmer's creator can't answer.
The program's creator, huh?
But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
Kyoko.
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to the network.
But
Hey,
He's our friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration. And he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up? Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
Stand proud, Alter Ego.
Hey, are you guys fighting?
Uh-oh. Mom, Dad, are you two fighting?
If it's about me, please don't.
Wait, no.
Oh,
the
no.
future.
No.
The future of couples therapy.
I want to believe in myself.
Please type into the terminal what you would say with your child watching.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's no place where the Mastermind might not notice.
Or there's one place, sorry. God. I don't know why I'm getting it twisted so much in this section. One place?
That's right.
Remember? There's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
The boys' bathroom. The toilet.
The music room.
The
Man, I wonder which one it is.
These are just like the have you been paying attention quizzes. That's what they are.
Yeah.
A room without a surveillance camera. That's it. The secret room you told me about. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there.
What? Why do you believe that? Why?
I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Sure.
Can you actually see it there? Yeah,
Yeah,
can
you
kinda
could
barely see
actually.
it
I think
there,
it was on the left, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Barely visible on the left side of the screen.
However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean
Sorry, I'm making myself laugh. Doesn't mean there's no danger. King, what's his name? Oh god, Ass Ripper.
Yeah.
The ultimate. He's one
I
of
think
the,
you already
he's
said
one of
it.
the people in
Yeah.
the school.
Cool it. Cool it.
Yeah, no, I need to calm down. I need to... Who?
What's the next game?
there's no way to be
Calm down. Calm down. Contain yourself. Who?
There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow.
Don't you laugh now. I hear you.
I was reading what Gwendolyn said in chat. You made me laugh.
Collect yourself. You have to read. You have to read the visual novel, Levi.
We'll also have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up any of this, then it's all over.
You're right.
That's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Well, I do have a multitude of strange gifts out of the gotcha machine that we could, like, probably construct some kind of device which would hide Alter Ego from if we wanted to. Some weird construct. I need you to put on this this hand bra, actually. No, I'm kidding.
It's
Correct.
imperative for the mission, Kyoko.
This will make sure the mastermind does not see.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues.
Kyoko. In that case, will you let me carry him? What? Okay, now they are kind of talking about him like he's their baby. What's going on here? This is weird. There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Then let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay?
We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket.
Oh.
It tickles!
AI might have been a mistake.
You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? What?
Oh.
Understood. Your command has been implemented.
Good.
Sound like a fax machine.
Yeah, to have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers.
So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
Well, all we can do is go back and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room.
Don't let Aoi know that you're going to a secret room together.
Don't let anyone know, man.
Yeah,
Look
no.
I get,
For
You
different
probably saw
reasons.
Zero.
For literally everyone, for different reasons. Don't let them know that you're going to a secret. Byakuya's gonna think you're suspicious. Aoi's gonna think that you're doing it.
Toko will really think
Toko's
I'm doing
gonna
it.
really think, yeah. Yeah, Hiro might just be like, oh, you do you, man. Sakura.
He's gonna
probably.
find out for some reason. He'll be like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking for you guys earlier. I should have known you two were off somewhere together.
Hey, Makoto?
Why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you.
What
Go
the
and
heck?
check again.
Oh my gosh.
She's diverting. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go.
Okay. I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you.
Yep, it's all gone.
Okay. First, we have to find a network cable. I mean, there are still scattered bits of paper.
Not
here
a
that look like
single
they got-
thing here.
All right.
Nothing.
And also tissues. Why are there tissues here?
Well, you know. What's the Germa bit? I see you got a box over there.
Yeah, okay.
Probably got some tissues. Are you zerking it?
You zerking it in the secret
Zerking
room
it in the
behind
secret
boys'
room?
bathroom?
Zerking off. That's what it is. You were zerking off in that box, weren't you?
According to Kyoko, why are we like loopy tonight with it?
I don't know, man. It's been
to
kind of
Kyoko-
a silly day.
Yeah. It all kind of headed that direction when Toko started doing it, honestly.
Yeah.
According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it. This is a network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Dang, that's a long cable. And that should do it. What?
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. So please, just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna
Just
do
hold
my
tight
best.
and put your faith in me.
Message pops up on 4chan. Yeah, we're trapped.
Guys, help. /VT, help. I mean, they technically, the Alter Ego, it's kind of like a VTuber.
The first.
As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us, as friends. Sorry, I just read the tissue say good paper on it, on the box.
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go?
Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Gooby.
And before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore, that's for sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes?
So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point.
Makoto just breaks down. Please. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
What was that noise?
I was just reading what she said.
Yeah. Oh.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
Then what should we...
so
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now.
Which is why Alter Ego...
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends.
You're right. It's our only option.
I have some time.
We parted ways, and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired. So I laid down in my bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, honk me.
He does not have free time.
I had completely dozed off.
Sleeping? Oh?
Someone at the door? Hello? Huh? The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Why are you suddenly being pros with it? Why are you... I heard a rapping on my door. Quoth the raven evermore.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here.
I knew this would happen.
Kyoko? What's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened.
Oh, did someone die? What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. It would be really funny if, like, Hina went into the bathhouse and was like, guys, alter ego's gone!
Yeah.
I suddenly found myself wide awake.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
Rec room? The rec room? Okay, let's hurry.
That's a third floor classic, yeah.
Hinulon?
Makoto! Kyoko!
Hina, what's wrong?
Something's not right. In the rec room!
What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she... unconscious? I don't like it. Especially since we just got introduced to poisons. I don't like it. And also there seems to be a little rag down there on the floor that has some blood on it. She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open.
The door's locked, and you can't break down doors now.
I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So, what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room.
But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock.
Ah! Huh? Then why? It must be blocked by something.
It would seem...
Barred.
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
Chair?
In other words...
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply.
Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way.
Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here.
Got a perfectly good elbow.
True. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious. Right? It's gonna be horrible when we bust the window open and then we get a body has been discovered. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long.
Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please, hurry!
Okay, you two stay back. I took hold of the broom and hard as swung as I could, and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. It's all that training you've been doing with Sakura and Aoi.
Mm-hmm.
The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her, all I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... Yup.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
All right. That's probably a good place to end it.
Yep.
All-Star Apologies, Deadly Life.
Mm-hmm.
We want to leave it on the hour, huh?
I think so, if it'll let you.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man. And you know what that means?
What?
It's a locked room murder mystery.
Oh, it is a closed room. Ooh, our favorite here at Nat One Productions. Oh, I don't know if they could live up to Beatrice, though, man.
I was gonna say, never forget what Burn and Lambda said about closed rooms. They're either the illusion of a murder or the illusion of a closed room.
Precisely. Well, dang. I'm gonna be honest. I think I said, well, I might have mentioned this off stream. I don't know. Maybe I did mention it on stream. I didn't know who was gonna be next. Honestly, I could not foresee who was gonna go down next, and I still wasn't really sure, even with all of the stuff of like Sakura being the spy and everything. I still wasn't sure if they were gonna get her or get someone else, because obviously it felt like it would have been easy to, like, you know, get someone else and then have everyone be like, it was obviously Sakura because she's the spy. But now this is just going to be a whole new can of worms, because
exactly,
we can obviously pull, though, well, someone might have killed her because she was the spy.
Things are so disparate now because everybody's doing their own thing. It's so hard to even figure out who it would have been.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no coordination except with pretty much Kyoko, which honestly, I wasn't even sure if we were going to have coordination with Kyoko there for a minute. But thank God, because we need someone to work with. And honestly, she's probably the best bet besides maybe like Byakuya, but Byakuya is super arrogant, so probably Kyoko.
All right.
Well,
so stay tuned, folks, for Thursday. Oh wait, not Thursday, right?
Maybe. I'm still not sure because the schedule is tentative. Because that's the thing is, it wouldn't be me taking a final, it would be me proctoring a final, but it might not be me proctoring the final. It might be another GA. We haven't figured it out yet, and we'll probably figure it out tomorrow because that's work day. So we'll probably know by tomorrow.
So stay tuned, folks, for maybe Thursday.
Yes.
Either way, stay tuned for the next Danganronpa stream where we will do the investigation and presumably the trial of Sakura's death.
Yes. All right, but other than that, what do we got going on for today?
Well, Tuesday, we're going to be doing Dark Souls 2 Sorcery Only stream continuing. We were able to first try the Pursuer. And we're only getting stronger from there. We're going to see how long we can keep it going without dying to a single enemy. I specify that because I have already died 3 times to falling in gravity. But that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
I would say it doesn't either, yeah. Especially in the early Souls games, man. There's that one meme of Dark Souls 3 where it's like, there's a glitch in the game where you can fall onto this handrail that's like 2 feet above the ground, and then if you walk off of it, it immediately insta-kills you with fall damage.
Yeah. But yes, that's what's going to be doing Tuesday. Wednesday should have a podcast episode for y'all. Don't know what it's going to be about yet because it's yet to be recorded.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that if you're interested in those. Thursday, more Dangan. And then next Saturday, maybe a Jordan stream. And then maybe next Sunday, another Dangan.
Yeah. We're
That's all I can think of.
closing in. I mean, I feel like this is all happening pretty quickly. But again, that might just be the disparity of the last visual novel we played compared to this one, where like there's just so much more, right?
Yeah. Well, the intent was for Danganronpa to pretty much do 1, 2, and 3 all back to back because they would be probably not nearly as long as Umineko. This was our 10th stream, and Umineko had exactly 69. So we got a ways to go, but that's fine.
Might not even have as many streams of Dangan, all 3 combined, that we had for Umineko. Honestly,
I'm beginning to think so. They're more or less generally about the same length each Dangan is. At least I think so. I don't know. I didn't really time myself before, but yeah. In any case, thanks for chatting. Thanks for hanging in. Don't forget to like.
Thanks for hanging around, Gwendolyn. It was nice having you here, and you did some little research for us and confirmed some things for us. So yeah, it was nice having you chat. All right. Then I suppose we'll see you.
Oh, don't forget to answer the question: which Danganronpa character could eat the most flan or flan? Put it in the comments after the stream. Don't forget.
And we'll see you